So, how about that update? Am I right, guys? TF2 is now in a weird spot. It's a time filled with speculation, mystery, fear, and entitled assholes demanding Valve to give them a stupid Halo hat because they slept through a glitch. In all seriousness, the community is very divided right now. You're either on team, get me my fucking laminate, or team, shut the hell up. Or you're even somewhere in the middle where you don't even know what the fuck's going on because you're kind of out of the loop with this kind of stuff, and you just play TF2 casually. And see, I'm kind of leaning more towards the shut the hell up team, not because I do have a glitch unusual and I'd get jealous if Valve actually did give people cheaters laminates, but because I know that they wouldn't give them cheaters laminates, and I want them to shut the hell up. And I'm getting tired of being yelled at on Twitter for having a glitched unusual. Because here's the problem with that. You should not be demonizing people for having glitched unusuals. You should be demonizing people who abused the glitch in the first place. I bought one unusual after unboxing 3 and selling them immediately. I basically traded glitched unusuals for glitched unusuals. It was all intertwined and it was all safe. That is not abusing the glitch. I didn't make any money from it. Technically, I made like $3 from it because I had a $3 surplus from selling the glitched unusuals, but I also lost money from just using the keys to unbox those unusuals in the first place, so I really didn't make any money. But there are people who use the glitched unusual thing to sell to CSGO knife traders to make thousands of dollars on knives, with the traders thinking that, oh, cool, I got a bunch of like nice unusuals. Cool. Oh, wait, now they're untradeable and unmarketable? What the fuck? You know, cue the Seinfeld music. But getting back on topic with the cheater's laminate, like, Valve's not gonna give you a cheater's laminate because you didn't quote-unquote abuse a glitch that was only around for 12 hours, and for half of those 12 hours, people were either asleep or the community market was shut down anyway, so you couldn't even do anything. See, I feel like people need to get a reminder of why the cheater's laminate even exists in the first place. See, the cheater's laminate was given to people who, back in the day when TF2 was not free to play, when you could only get hats through random drops, people would use these external third-party programs to basically put their TF2 into idle mode, and basically just get hat drops without even kind of running the game at all. So you could just have TF2 running in the background like for a month and then come back and you got like 10 hats for free, basically. And Valve needed a way to fix this problem, and it took Valve a pretty long time to actually fix it. And once they did, people who were marked as like having used these external programs were marked as ineligible for a cheater's laminate. Meanwhile, people who didn't use these programs and stayed true and incorruptible actually got to get a cheater's laminate. It's a good mark to show that you're like a good player, and all the people who didn't get a cheater's laminate got so jealous they made a mod where it changes the Halo into the word fag. Can I say that? Is someone gonna get mad at me? Please don't. I'm just saying, this is TF2's history, man. It's fucking stupid, I'm just saying. And here's the thing. There's so many differences between the unusual glitch and the idling exploit that Valve originally gave the cheater's laminate for not abusing. See, the idling thing was the use of an external third-party program and was actually a legitimate exploit that you literally could not do with any innocent intent. But this unusual glitch was completely self-contained within Valve systems. It was used through the community market, through unboxing, through keys, through everything. It was all internalized in the TF2 system. There was no third-party programs needed. This was all Valve's big fuck-up that people took advantage of. This is not something that people should be punished for. This is something that Valve should just own up to, fix as much as they can, and then move on and learn from their mistakes. Valve is actually a very humble company in that sense, where they will actually admit when they have fucked up. Like, Valve never, ever blames their community for something that was, you know, pretty much their fault. So like, if a big glitch happens and, you know, people exploit it, Valve doesn't blame the exploiters, they blame themselves for not fixing it as soon as they could. Valve would actually probably make some sort of statement apologizing to the community for not, you know, getting to this glitch sooner. And honestly, Valve handled this glitch like absolute pros. I honestly thought Valve was gonna go into total panic mode and just make every unusual untradeable for a while, but they actually were able to mark down and track down which ones were unboxed by these glitched crates, and we're able to lock them all down. And I have nothing but respect for Valve for that, you know? I think what they did was really good. I think Valve did an amazing job in controlling the situation. Hell, the market's right back to where it was before, and I honestly think it's even better. I mean, look at the numbers. Valve made stupid amounts of money from this unusual glitch, you know, from selling and buying keys and selling glitched unusuals and buying glitched unusuals, you know, with all the market commissions that Valve takes. You know, Valve made tons of money off of this, and there are 23,000 less keys in the market now. 23,000 keys got used during this glitch. Like, that's a huge number. Like, that actually caused a huge dip in the number of keys that exist in TF2, and I think that's really good. Because now keys are going to be slightly harder to get your hands on because there's now slightly less of them. I think that's really good for the economy. So I feel like people are getting a bit over dramatic when they say that, oh, the TF2 economy's dying, oh fuck, please subscribe to me and look on my Patreon and give me free money, oh god, follow me on Twitter and Twitch, oh my god, the economy's dying, please guys, look at me, watch my videos. I think people are just being over dramatic for views, and it's kind of stupid. Overall, I've seen that, and I'm now recording this as of July 30th, 2019, and so far, looking at the market, everything's back to what it was before. Unusual taunts are a little cheaper now, but I think they've always been just kind of cheap, and it seems like everything's kind of back to where it was before. Seems like the community is completely stabilized. I don't know where people are getting this information that the TF2 economy is dying and shit like that, because, I don't know, I'm looking at it, everything looks kind of the same to me. I mean, I honestly kind of cracked up a little bit because I honestly feel like this unusual glitch kind of gave us a glimpse into an alternate reality where the TF2 economy really was dead, you know? You know, we always like talk about like, oh, the TF2 community, the economy's dying, but I think we actually got to get a glimpse into what TF2 would look like if the economy was as dead as everyone says it is. I just hit the shit out of my mic, I'm sorry. But for real, it's weird that I'm being optimistic about this. I'm usually a very pessimistic guy with TF2, but it's weird that in this one time in TF2's like darkest time that I'm actually being kind of an optimist, you know? Yes, I don't feel like people deserve cheaters' laminates because the glitch wasn't around long enough, and also it was completely internalized within Valve's system, so it really wasn't an exploit, it was more just a glitch that people took advantage of, and some people did actually abuse, and those are the guys who I feel like we should kind of fuck up. But I think overall, like, what Valve did with Unusuals, with the glitch Unusual by making them untradeable and unmarketable, I think they're fine the way they are. I don't understand these people who are saying that, like, Unusuals are a status symbol, you can't let people just have these Unusuals. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, get the fuck over yourself. Stop being so entitled. Let little Jose Gonzalez 2007 have his circling peace sign backbiter's billycock, alright, dude? It's fine. It's not gonna fucking hurt you. It's untradeable. It's unmarketable. Literally, only he can enjoy it. Let him enjoy it. Alright, dude? Chill the fuck out. It's fine. The community is fine. I am not just in denial. Literally just look at the fucking numbers. In fact, I actually think the economy has gotten boosted a little bit from all the shit of like, now there's less keys in circulation, therefore kind of making them more pricey. Yes, there were people who probably panic sold Unusuals because they actually genuinely thought that Valve was just gonna let this glitch go on. Like, they really thought that like Valve was gonna let these Unusuals stay tradable and marketable. Like, I'm sorry, if you really thought that, you're kind of dumb. You're actually probably the same kind of guy who thinks he's gonna get a cheater's laminate just because he doesn't get a glitched Unusual. You know, I remember I made this tweet saying like, if you think that you should get a cheater's laminate for not getting a glitched Unusual, it's like asking Valve for one when you didn't paint your cow mangler, and I think that pretty much summarizes my feelings about getting the cheater's laminate for not, like, unboxing during the glitched Unusual thing. Because it's dumb. You're dumb if you think that you're gonna get a cheater's laminate. And hell, people who actually do have cheater's laminates, like Jaybird, have even said, like, Valve better not give cheater's laminates to people who got the glitched Unusual because it kind of, like, trivializes the people who did get the cheater's laminate back in the day and, you know, have been playing TF2 ever since. Like, when I see cheaters laminates in game, I immediately respect the guy, because not only did he not exploit the game to get free hats back in the day, but he's still playing the game. Like, isn't that just insane? Isn't that just crazy to think about? Like, this dude's still playing the game, and he didn't even do that hat exploit that was around for, like, months. Honestly, I know what's gonna happen. Some big YouTuber guy is gonna get all pissy about glitched Unusuals and basically tell their brain-dead fan base to, like, go demonize people who even have glitched Unusuals, you know, vote kick people for having glitched Unusuals. Hell, there might even be unusual trading servers that ban people for having glitched Unusuals in their inventories. You know, what if people start yelling at Backpack to start marking people, like, banning people for having glitched Unusuals in their inventories? Like, honestly, we need to look at the people who actually used glitch Unusuals to scam other people who were out of the loop with the whole deal. Not just demonize people who just wanted a nice hat for cheap, you know? When someone sees a bargain, they're gonna use it. They're gonna use the bargain to their advantage. That's not something that's worth demonizing people for. I think it's ridiculous. But I'm sure some of you guys are just like, he has a glitch Unusual, don't fucking listen to him, he's just defending himself, okay? You fucking screw him, man. But I just really hope that some of you guys walk away from this video with some piece of thought that, one, the economy's not dying. It's basically back to where it was before. People who have glitched Unusuals should not be demonized or made fun of. You know, yeah, they got Unusuals for cheap, but they didn't fuck it. If they still have the Unusuals, doesn't that say something? Doesn't that say that, like, oh, they bought it to keep it, not to use it as a tool to scam people with? People who used glitched Unusuals to scam people, Those are the guys you should be fucking pissing on. Not like Jose Gonzalez over here. He's just a kid who wanted a cool hat and he saw the bargain, you know? You saw that it was like $3, he bought it, now he has a nice hat. And it's untradeable and unmarketable. So it's almost like an achievement item. It's ridiculous, you know? It's like people getting mad about the World Traveler. It's like, the World Traveler is so cheap though. It's gonna ruin the exclusivity of Unusuals. It's basically that. And besides, it was limited to basically the same group of effects. Yes, there was some deviation, right? But it's mainly Miami Nights, Terawatt, Kilowatt, mainly those Unusuals. More so Kilowatt and Terawatt, but I think people already thought that those Unusuals were garbage tier anyways, so I mean, has things really changed anyways? But yeah, I've now said my 2 cents on the whole deal. What do you guys think? Do you think you deserve a Cheater's Lambent? Do you think that people who have glitch Unusuals should be demonized? Do you think, you know, just say in the comments what your thoughts are. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank my 2 $5 patrons, Original Username and Beatbox, and also my 1 $10 tier guy, Alex MSD. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you'd like to go to my Patreon, the link's down in the description below. Thank you.